I actually started when I was 4. My dad was a local pro, and he got me a dirt bike, and I just kind of cruised around and checked it out. But it was just something for fun at first. It was never meant to be a job or a lifestyle for sure. Yeah, I got to ride with him. He was, obviously I was on a 50 and he was always on a KX 500 or an old CR 500. So yeah, it was never really ride with him. He just kind of rode behind me and picked me up out of every mud hole I got stuck in.
So when did you start the whole racing thing then?
It was I actually raced once when I was 4 at a local, Broomtauga was the local track. I went there once and I pulled off I was winning, pulled off on the white flag. Didn't even know how to race, just pulled off. But my first real racing season was like 1987. I started riding KX60s and racing a little bit, and then we kind of got into it slowly from there, and then eventually by 91 and 92 we had gone to Loretta's, and it's in their blood at that point, Yeah, it's good. Actually I've adapted well to it, and most of the riders have adapted to me, and it seems like it's been pretty good, The tracks, I learn them on Saturday, come in on Sunday first practice, and then by the time the motos come along, I'm kind of starting to figure them out, and it's been fun. I've had a fun time up here, and it's been, it's worked out well for me. The team's awesome. I mean, everybody on it gets along really well, and it's just they put every bit of energy they have into this thing, and it works out really good, and it's fun to come to the races. I know I haven't ridden for a lot of people that at the end of the year you have no complaints, and it's been unbelievable this year. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
you guys are doing well, so spirits are probably pretty high, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, everybody for sure, but I don't think it would be any different any other way. I mean, everybody's just good people, and that's what gets good results, and being around a good crew and getting good support and stuff, and that's what this team has, so it works out well. The pressure and the atmosphere is completely different there. I mean, everybody here seems to be, they want to come to next weekend's race, where in the States it's all about, I got to beat that guy, I got to do this, I got to do that to make $1, and you see a lot of big crashes, you see a lot of pressure, you see a lot of things going on that don't happen up here, and this is just you come here from an outsider looking in, this is just a great place to be and a great place to race, because it's fun, it's not like it's not a ton of pressure, the only pressure is what you put on yourself. The only thing I kind of get nervous a little bit is the first corner. I mean, you always, if I said I didn't get nervous, it'd be a lie, but it's definitely not to where I can't function or do anything, or the same kind of feeling as like an amateur. But yeah, you get nervous, and I think it's really just, there's a lot of stuff that can happen, and I think it's just, you want to make sure that you get through the first corner and you get yourself going on the track. And obviously we all are doing this competitively, so you want to do well, and nerves can get you for lots of reasons, for if you're got a championship on the line, or if you got something, yeah, definitely, but for the most part it's not a major deal. I have never been an excellent starter, and it's definitely hurt me, and concrete starts, might as well forget it. I should just start backwards. But I'm learning, you know what I mean, and it definitely I gotta get better at those. So,
well, the good thing
I have to. I mean, it's something I've learned from being a bad starter. I've learned how to get through guys and do stuff, and the only thing is when you got a guy that's the same speed or faster than you, if he gets out front, you can't make that time up. It's like JSR, the first moto at Moncton, he got a good start and he was gone. And I was way back in the pack, and there was no way I was going to catch him. It didn't matter if I was going 3 seconds a lap faster, So, but that kind of stuff hurts me. But it's all stuff I need to work on, for sure.
But the consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've always been one to ride my own race, really, no matter what's going on. And I think that's where the consistency comes from, because you can only do what you can do, no matter what it is. If it's first, it's first. If it's last, it's last. If it's 10th, whatever it is, it is. And you have to be happy with that when you go on the track. You have to know going onto the track, hey, if all I can do today is get a third, that's all I can do. You know what I mean? Well, you have to be. I mean, it's unrealistic to say, that you're going to win if you're not capable of winning. So if you put all that pressure on yourself to go out there and win, and all of a sudden you come back with a 10th, I mean, you're bummed out, and then you beat yourself up all week. You go into the next round and you never get anywhere. You never go forward. And I've learned a lot over the years. I'm 26 now. I've learned a lot and worked with a lot of different people, and I've definitely helped me out, over the years. So everybody has something in their career that happens to them, and I think it's really the guys who can work through the diversity and keep pushing on no matter what are the guys that get rewarded, and the guys that are going to succeed. I mean, if you give up the first little thing that happens, you'll never make it to the top level. So if it was a paycheck, I'd have to quit doing it, because it's the thing is, on a dirt bike, when you lose focus, you're putting yourself at risk. And I have fun pretty much every time I get on my bike. If I'm not having fun, I'll take a day off from riding, or a day, there's days that I've woke up in the morning and training, every day, getting ready and stuff. It's just, that's the rig, the I'd say most grueling part of it. That's when it's boring and this and that. Coming to the race is like a vacation, it's fun. You're around all your buddies, we're sitting here having a good time, but the training and stuff is the only part that gets old, and I don't look at it as something that I have to do. I look at it as, if I want to do good, I should train, and if I'm burned out on it, I'll take a break, or I'll do something different. I've done, over the years, I used to do a lot more riding, on the bike, just hammer motos. And I've learned maybe now I can do training in other ways, maybe bicycle or swimming or something that's still super fun, and I'm learning. And then if I don't feel like riding on a Tuesday, I'll go Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's all about getting quality time and good practice and what you're doing. So I don't look at it as like a job. I look at it as still that I'm getting paid to do something that I truly love to do, and I'm traveling the world at the same time. I've seen so many places that I'll never see. If I was I live in a country town, half the people in my town will never see anything like what I've seen, and I'm pretty fortunate just to have that opportunity, and I want to thank everybody that's helped me get there, and it's just been it's been good.
Yeah.
So.